Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday and welcome back to another Mask Monday. We are going to be talking about two masks today. I actually received both of these products as PR, so I did not pay for them. However, when Kora Organics reached out and asked me if I was interested in reviewing some of their products, one, I was kind of intrigued because I have kind of on and off been looking at the line overall. I'm very intrigued by their use of Noni oil in a lot of their skincare products. And two, there was this mask duo that they had on their website, and they had mentioned using both of them together. And they have both in a kit right now that is pretty steeply discounted. And the reason that it's discounted is that a lot of these Kora Organics products contain very sensitive ingredients that can definitely deteriorate over time. And so these are not skincare products that you want to keep like on your bathroom shelf for years. They're meant to be used, and really with all of your skincare. I know that when a lot of us spend especially a lot of money on skincare, there is this sort of mentality of just saving things for a special occasion. You know, like say you're getting married like a month from now, you buy like a special moisturizer or something that is, you know, kind of luxurious, and then you use it for that month before, and then you're like, oh, I can't justify using this anymore because there are no more special occasions. If you buy the skincare, use the skincare. The only way that you are going to see results from anything that you buy from any brand is to use it consistently. So that means morning and night, or if it's specific, a like nightly product, use it every single night. Obviously consider the ingredients. Some things are not meant to be used every single night in a row, but you know your routine. Moral of the story is you are not going to see any progress unless you use your skincare products consistently. So, and that is one of the things that I've talked about for the last several years on my channel, is just being consistent with what you're using. I don't care if you're using the ordinary good molecules or if you are using Dr. Dennis Gross or Drunk Elephant or La Mer or whatever floats your boat. Just use the stuff consistently. Okay, back to this Kora Organics duo here. So I've actually been using these for the last few weeks. These were sent out, I think about a month ago now. So I had them in my July skincare routine, which by the way, tomorrow you will see my August skincare routine. I know that it's coming a little bit late in the month, but the new month happened over the weekend. So, all right, this particular set is available on the Kora Organics website. It's called their, and I will be linking this down below, it's called their MultiMasking Magic. And right now, you can get both of these full sizes for $43. Regularly, these retail for $96, this particular set. You can also purchase both masks separately. So I will put them down in the description box separately as well if you just want to pick one over the other. However, I would really recommend doing this particular duo together because it's actually cheaper. So they do very clearly state that the products expire October 2020. Now they say that this means that the date stamped on the product is the 2-year expiry date from when the product was manufactured. Our products are high active and low preservative, meaning they have a shorter shelf life because of the natural ingredients and because they contain no harmful chemicals which extend the life of the product once opened. So here's the thing, if you're gonna buy the mask duo, use it. Use it between now and October. Truthfully, I think you can probably go to the end of the year and you'll be just fine. But do pay attention to the expiration dates of your products. When you notice that you have had something open for a couple years, even if it has really good preservatives in it, it's time to start thinking about using those particular products up. If you're not using them on your face, finish them up on your body, finish them up somehow, because you obviously spent money on this stuff. Most of our bodies tend to be a little bit less sensitive than our face. So if you notice that something is maybe causing a little bit of irritation to your face, the older the products get, maybe try it out on your chest, or, I mean, heck, I've even put moisturizers that were meant for the face on my arms and my legs, and it's a great way to use product up. But if you're gonna buy the duo, just use it between now and the end of the year, and I'm sure you'll be fine. And if you're using it consistently, these should be finished by the end of the year anyway. So, all that said, let's talk about the claims of both of the masks, and then we'll talk a little bit about Noni as the ingredient, and I'll tell you guys what my experience was using these two. So they say that this is a powerful mask duo that leaves your skin glowing day and night. This multi-masking set consists of the turmeric brightening and exfoliating mask, which is the gold one right here, and the blue one is the Noni Glow Sleeping Mask. So I do use them both in conjunction with each other. So I will use the turmeric mask first and then put this on after and go to sleep with this as my skincare for the night, essentially. So the turmeric brightening and exfoliating mask contains organic turmeric, aspen bark, rose hip seeds, papaya enzymes, and peppermint. These are meant to address congested pores, sebum buildup, uneven texture and dullness. It polishes and resurfaces the skin to promote healthy cell renewal, and it helps to soften the appearance of discoloration, pigmentation, and sun damage. So I have to admit that, I'll just kind of share my experience as I talk about each one. I have to admit that out of the two masks, I think I actually prefer the Noni Glow, the sleeping mask, but I think this one is very good. For me, there is definitely an element of being a really good exfoliator in this. You will need to know that this does contain some very, very small granules in it. By the way, it does have a pepperminty smell, so if fragrance of any kind in skincare is not your thing, I would not try this one because it does have the peppermint scent. But the grittiness in here, I hate to even put it that way because I know that's gonna turn a lot of people off, but the exfoliants in here are they don't feel sharp. In fact, they feel very, very gentle. But I know that there's a lot of people out there that do not like physical or manual exfoliation of any kind. Again, if that's you, this is not the mask for you. But I do think it helps to exfoliate the skin. I leave it on for about 10 minutes and then I rinse it off. When I rinse it off, I have noticed that my skin looks really healthy. It looks like with the massaging action that I do with the mask that it brings the blood to the surface and it just gives me a nice glow to my skin. It does exfoliate any dead skin cells that are clinging on. It does a really great job of just being a good exfoliating mask. Now, in terms of does it help the appearance of discoloration, pigmentation, and sun damage, I cannot attest to that because I think at this point my skin is kind of at a good spot where I don't really deal with a ton of discoloration. Occasionally I'll get a pimple and it'll leave a mark, but it usually fades pretty quickly. And pigmentation and sun damage, I'm sure I have sun damage of some kind, but I just can't see it on the surface of my skin. So for me, I feel like this is just a good exfoliating mask. So I like it. Would I repurchase this one for myself? I don't know that I necessarily would this one, but I'll tell you right now, this one I would 100%. I love sleeping masks. So this one contains certified organic silver ear mushroom, coconut milk, caviar lime extract, and cockadoo plum extract. This is supposed to boost your skin's hydration level to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It soothes skin and reduces redness, and it evens your skin tone for a brighter complexion. So basically, this is just a really nice, it almost feels like a gel type lotion. and you just put it all over your face. I spend a little bit of time massaging it into my skin. I actually also put it on the backs of my hands because it acts like a really nice moisturizer as well. In fact, while I'm here, I'm just gonna stick a little bit on there. I forgot to put on lotion this morning. So it can certainly be used all over your face, onto your neck, your décolleté. It feels really good, especially after doing the exfoliating mask. When I wake up the next morning, my skin just looks fresh. It does have a glow to it. It feels deeply hydrated and moisturized. In terms of any like reduction of wrinkles, I mean, I wish that I could attest to that, but for me, you guys know that I'm very honest about the fact that I do get zeamin on my forehead. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of lines up there because my forehead's very relaxed right now, thanks to the zeamin. But I do notice that it just kind of softens the appearance of my pores because my skin is so nicely hydrated. If you deal with enlarged pores, obviously addressing the root cause of the enlarged pores is very important. But one of the things that I found that also helps to decrease the look of my pores is to keep my skin beautifully hydrated. The benefit to that also is that your skin is going to produce less oil if you have an oilier skin type. Now, I'm still oily, don't get me wrong, but it's a significant improvement using a product like this overnight to sleep in, and then the next morning I wake up, I do my regular morning skincare routine, and everything just looks bright and fresh. So last night, I did this duo and I woke up this morning and I'm just very happy with the way that my skin looks. I feel like it does have just a nice glow to it, and it feels really good. So let's talk about this Noni oil. I made some notes to myself because I have the memory of a field mouse, you guys. My brain cells are being used for other things, so memorizing ingredients and all of their benefits is just not at the top of my priority list. So I make notes. Okay, so Noni oil. I didn't know a whole lot about this oil, so I was doing some reading on this specific ingredient, and I'm kind of intrigued enough to maybe just go and purchase the Noni oil that Kora Organics offers to be able to use on my face as well as my body. You guys know that my oil of choice right now really is squalane oil, but I'm intrigued enough by Noni to maybe start looking into it a little bit more. So it's actually extracted from a small evergreen tree that is native to Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, New Guinea. So it is native to those areas. It's apparently just a little berry that comes off of this evergreen tree, and they harvest the Noni oil from that. It addresses inflammatory skin conditions as well as joint pain. So people in a lot of these areas where this particular plant is native to actually use the Noni oil to massage on their joints to help deal with arthritis. It is said to actually penetrate and provide a good amount of relief. Also, people who suffer with acne should look into Noni oil because it is such a great anti-inflammatory. It actually helps to calm the inflammation in the face that can happen because of breakouts. So if you certainly are one to break out on a regular basis, maybe Noni oil might be worth looking into for you. You don't have to get the Noni oil in either of these two products. And I think that you can even just get some Noni oil from Amazon if you're interested in just the straight up oil. I'll try to find some reputable companies other than Kora where you can maybe just get a small bottle of Noni oil to test out. I have been, by the way, using the Noni oil eye moisturizer. It comes with like this little roller ball. I love that eye oil. It is fantastic. And no, it's not clogging the pores underneath my eyes at all. I'm not dealing with any breakouts or any milia. It's not clogging my pores whatsoever in this area. I'm even using it kind of on the lid area because it just absorbs so nicely. I'm very careful to obviously not get it into my eyeballs. Don't ever get any of your skincare into your eyes. But you know, if I tap just a little bit of what I have left on my finger up here, It just provides such nice hydration and is no irritation whatsoever. It's amazingly hydrating, you guys. So good. So apparently the Noni contains a lot of amino acid. It contains vitamin A and C. It contains fatty acids. It's considered an antioxidant. And really, truly, the antibacterial properties of it make it a great option for those of you that are breakout prone. So whether it's on your face, your neck, or your chest, or even your back, might be worth looking into including some Noni oil in your skincare routine in those particular areas if that is a struggle for you. Obviously, there are hundreds of things that claim to be great for breakout prone skin. You just kind of have to test out, you know, what people say is going to help and see if that works for you. Every skin is different, but I am definitely intrigued for myself to try out more from Kora Organics as well as just Noni oil in general. By the way, this skincare line is owned by Miranda Kerr. So a lot of the pictures and marketing and stuff that you see, she's included on that. The line is obviously cruelty-free. That is important to me. I do not believe that they are vegan from what I can tell. So I'm not going to say they're vegan, but I can tell you that they're cruelty-free, which is important to me personally. So there you go, a little bit of information about this particular duo. If you think that you can finish both products by the end of the year, I would highly encourage you to check out that mask duo for $43 because separately you're going to be paying about $45 to $50 for each of these anyway. So I'd say take the deal, use the products, and see if you can get some improvement in your skin. If you're in the market, like if now's not the time to buy a new mask, don't buy a new mask. But if you're interested, I do think it gets 2 thumbs up for me. I enjoy it. I would definitely repurchase this for sure. This one I think is nice and I'm enjoying using it, but I don't know. I use other like manual exfoliants in the shower that kind of give me the same result that I get from that. But if you're looking to pair the duo, that would be a good way to do it, is through that set. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. I appreciate you taking the time to watch today, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.